Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the 4th house posited in the 5th house in a natal horoscope. Well, as most of you know, the 4th house governs home, traditions, family-related matters. The 5th house is associated with creativity, romance, children, enjoyable things, sports. So, the 4th house can be a place, I should say the home and family, home life in the person's home could be actually a place where this person indulges in a lot of enjoyable things, whether it's playing board games, could be involved in sports activities in their own general area or neighborhood. Home could be a place where I guess you could say where, as far as romantic interests go, there might be a connection. For instance, this person might be involved strongly like in online dating, as far as like Match.com or something similar. Perhaps a parent or family member introduces this person to a prospective or potential romantic partner. There is often the home can be a place where this person really can show their creative expression strongly, whether it might be through art or music. The person may enjoy a lot of activities with family members associated with enjoyment, amusement, such as amusement parks, going to some arcade, perhaps even going to movie theaters. The one element, I guess you could say, I look at as a possible bad aspect of this placement could be that if the ruling planet has predominantly negative aspects, it could show somebody that might be somewhat extravagant, in matters related to the home, or things connected with real estate, home improvement, might spend a lot of unnecessary funds on something, maybe buys a property at a higher price than what is needed, for example, and then suffers losses later on trying to sell the property and not make even what was paid for it originally. This could be another negative, perhaps, is the 5th house is associated with gambling, and it's possible if this is strongly adversely aspected the ruler, that this person might indulge in some kind of gambling from the home. I'm not saying necessarily a gambling operation, but I mean like online gambling, and do things such as that, and possibly suffer some losses through that. This person, quote unquote, can feel, I guess you could say, somewhat at home, with things that are, 5th house related matters, such as, the creativity and the romance and, things of an amusement that they may, indulge in. People that have this placement may also, feel comfort and connection with things like, movies and things that they just really are enamored with, and things that bring pleasure into his or her life. Children can figure prominently in this person's home life, more so even than the average person. The home life can be such where they might have a lot of children, present, could be their own and or children of other family, family members. This person, in their home, can experience, just a lot of just like, things that are just, as far as just fun, fun activities, and you could say this person could be generous and possibly, very magnanimous with things, home-related matters such as, sharing things that are related to their home, and maybe as far as showing generosity toward other family members, perhaps, because fifth house corresponds with Leo, and you know that Leos, have the tendency to be magnanimous and generous. Well, anyway, people, that will conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the ruler of the fourth house posited in the fifth house in the natal horoscope. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the fourth house in the sixth house in the natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis on a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.